welcome back to Cinema guys. Today I'm going to review The Demonologist, The Extraordinary Career of Ed and Lorraine Warren by Gerald Brittle, New York Times bestseller, The Accounts of the Paranormal Investigators from the Conjuring films. Well, I just finished reading this book yesterday and I always review whatever I finish reading or use. Well, what I said originally, the front, the back, a beautiful picture of Ed and Lorraine Warren. Over here it's written, my research relied heavily on the demonologist, scared the daylights out of me profoundly. Verified me girl. Academy Award nominated actress who stars as Lorraine Warren in the film Conjuring 2013, directed by James Wan. It's written, let me just say what's written here. If you think ghosts are only responsible for hauntings, think again. The Demonologist reveals the grave religious process behind supernatural events and how it can happen to you. Used as a text in seminaries and classrooms, this is one book you can't put down, and that's true. For over 5 decades, Ed and Lorraine Warren have been known as the world's most renowned paranormal investigators. Lorraine is a gifted clairvoyant, while Ed is the only non-ordained demonologist recognized by the Catholic Church. Together, they have investigated thousands of hauntings in their career, illustrated with photos of phenomena in progress from the Warren's collection. Diabolical forces are formidable. These forces are eternal and they exist today. The fairy tale is true, by Ed Warren. This title is also available in ebook and audio from Greymokin Media. www.greymokin Media. Nothing else. Top white book, normal book, with some pictures here now. Well, there's 15 chapters. This has been written by James Wan. I read a lot of scary stories, but The Demonologist, true life account of Ed and Lorraine Warren is the scariest book I've read. James Wan, the award-winning director of the Conjuring film. Well, this is just my bookmark. I forgot to remove it. It has 15 chapters. First chapter, Beyond Amityville. Next, Art and Apparitions, Annabelle, Unnatural Phenomena, A Conjuring Book of Christmas. This is a very, very good chapter. A Conjuring Book of Famous. I like it a lot. Of Unworldly Origin, Infestation, the process begins. Oppression, the strategy revealed. A family under attack. Deliverance. A servant of Lucifer. The entity returns. This chapter 11 and chapter 12 they are related. In chapter 11 there is an entity who after performing exorcism left, but before leaving it said that it would return to someone else, and in chapter 12 it returns and again it has to be sent back. Second, A Soul in Hostage, the Enfield Voices. This was this chapter 14. The Enfield Voices, this is actually the film has been made. Conjuring 2 2016. And last, one more question please. Well, whenever I read this book, I used to read it at night, a chapter one day, and let me tell you the truth, it would really make me nervous and shaky when I used to get out of my room into other dark rooms before switching off the lights. So let me tell you, do not read this alone. I have read it alone and I know how scary it is. Let's just take a look. Can't make the video too long. Well, let me just show you the pictures. After reading this book, which I've read, is that I've underlined some places which I'd like to tell you. I mean, the psychic hours, 3 a.m. at night is very, very dangerous. This is the picture of Ed Warren. This is the Annabelle rug doll, the real one, at the Rockford Museum. Over here we can see some pictures. This is Ed and Lorraine Warren. Over here also them. Here too. Yes, so this is what I wanted. And this is very really happening. I'm just going to read the underlined part. Activity will especially be prevalent during the psychic hours of night between 9 to 6 a.m. So 9 to 6 a.m. Be very careful. Those are the psychic hours of night. With the peak occurring between 1 and 5 a.m. The very first incidents of activity will tend to occur at exactly 3 o'clock in the morning. The symbolic hour, the high noon of the demonic day. All these things actually happen after the sun goes down. So, the Beckford case, photographic documentation of a demonic attack. There are very less pictures in this book, but you don't really need pictures. This is so exciting. As you go on reading, you won't be able to stop this book. So this is a electrical pipe which was bent at a 90-degree angle. A utility company repairman noted that it would take a jeep with a chain, sitting here, to bend an iron pipe this thick. So, just think how powerful a dark little presence is. This one. The bureau drawers in Pete and Sharon Beckford's bedroom would open and slam shut of their own accord. More than once, when their son Eric slept on the floor in a sleeping bag, the drawers would become active and slam him in the head. This picture. Over here, bottom. The day begins each morning when the Beckfords woke up. The bathroom would be torn apart and towels were often found stuffed in the toilet. All these are the work of the demonic. Very, very dangerous, the demonic are. Part of the demonic strategy is to ruin objects of particular value to the victim. As soon as Edwin complimented the Beckfords on their carnival glass filled wallet, levitated into the air and crashed to the floor. If you don't know the meaning of levitation, it means something just goes up in the air and falls down. And yes, it can only happen due to zero gravity, but when it's not that, because that doesn't really happen on Earth, it means it's always a demonic presence. This picture, part of a normal disorder, freshly made beds have been partly torn apart. Later each day, these bed linens would rise to the ceiling, then fall black in a heap on the bed. This book is really, really exciting. This is the refrigerator, which would be levitated away from the wall at a 90-degree angle. This is the kitchen table tips over as the violence watch, and this happened right in front of them. That's why they took the picture of it. In the basement, a bottle of Coca-Cola is levitated. Can you see it? Can you see the bottle? It's right here. See? It's just flowing in the air, which is impossible, other than a demonic presence. Over here, you know, chairs, furniture are broken, put upside down, tools on sofa, things on the stairs, you know, liquid bottles and all. Same over here. This bedroom doors were up and they were found here on the stairs at the bottom. And here's the light. This book is a very dangerous book. Over here are some so this is something which I really found interesting. When possession occurs, an inhuman possessing entity moves into the body of the person, sometimes through the solar plexus, but more often from the individual's left hand side, entering at the base of the neck where the brain meets the spine. So, if you read this book, you're gonna get to know a lot about exorcism and all this stuff. And let me tell you, I can guarantee reading this book will help you. I mean, I live in India, this book was not available, I had to purchase it online, but I found it very, really interesting and worthy. So let me read what's written here. I gave a 3-star because I found this really interesting. It's a fantastic portion of this book. I cast thee out. This is what the exorcist reads. I cast thee out, thou unclean spirit, along with the least encroachment of the wicked enemy and every phantom and diabolical religion. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, depart and vanish from this creature of God. For it is He who commands thee, He who ordered thee cast down from the heights of heaven into the innermost pit of the earth. Quick and fly afar as we call upon the name of the Lord, before whom hell trembles, to whom the heavenly virtues and powers and dominions are subject, whom the cherubim and seraphim praise an unending voice as they sing, Holy, 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 Lord God of hosts. Wow, this has been a very interesting book. I found it really interesting. So, that was the book review of The Demonologist. Thank you for watching, guys. If you like this, please just subscribe, like, and share.